Really want us to believe in your heart of hearts that in 12 days, knowing MM was so deep that this stranger got down on one knee without a ring and proposed, y'all save it for somebody else. I don't know what the producers of Married at First Sight this season were thinking. Like, do they really think the audience is this dumb? I don't know, y'all, but let's talk about it. Get it, don't be timid when you ain't it, love up on it, give along, need it. My name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related, and I am here to put you on, okay? I just ate some hibachi, and I'm not sure if that hibachi was all the way right, so pray for me, y'all, that my stomach keeps it together on today. But alas, we are back to talk Married at First Sight, season 18. I believe this was actually episode 18. This is post-decision day. And people are popping out and showing them, right? But again, and let's I'm not even gonna call this a review, because there's only a couple things I'm going to talk about, because there's only a couple things that stood out to me. I'm really just pissed at the lack of morality as a whole this franchise is proving to have. You don't think much of your viewing audience, clearly. And the fact that you are putting this adulterous affair on a pedestal and shoving it down our throats is diabolical. There's no way that over 25-30% of this episode was us watching Madison and David's faux courtship. Because let's keep it honest. They've been screwing probably since the honeymoon in Mexico. If not then, the first night when they got back to Chicago. I have no desire to watch him feed her ice cream. I have no desire to celebrate her 30th birthday, or go back to the hotel room where he set up balloons for her and they're not going to be doing much sleeping tonight. I could give two damns. I do not want to see it. I don't want to see the basement dwelling second shift having person at all. And I really don't want to see the Whore of Babylon either. I'm over it. I'm disgusted. And the fact that you guys are giving this airtime just speaks to the terrible matches that you've made. Now, I heard word on the street is that this was done intentionally by producers. They matched Michelle with the basement dweller intentionally and Madison with Alan, knowing that Madison and the basement dweller would be a good option. It's just terrible. And the fact that David is running around talking about he loves her and this is his wife, and y'all want us to believe that y'all have not been hunching. Save it for someone else. And to me, the unmitigated gall that Madison moved about freely with, talking about, yeah, you want to go? You want to go, Michelle? You want to go? You want to do this? Like, who are you talking to? It's the brazen huzziness of it all for me. Because although Michelle don't want David, and Michelle, shut up your tears, girl. You're just mad somebody wanted him. You didn't think anybody would want a basement dweller. Alas, plenty women want basement dwelling dingling. Clearly, okay? So get over it. Like, I get it, girl, but shut up now, because we know you didn't want him. And really, Madison was never your friend. How she's talking, baby, it was never friendship. She said she don't give a damn if she ever sees you in this life or the life to come. She could care less. I could care less. I don't want to see y'all anymore. But Michelle, you did look good in the all black. I thought that was a cute look. Carla and Juan. Juan wants to be Carla's friend. Carla said, I got enough friends. I wanted a husband, not a friend. I think it's best we make a clean break. And here's my thing with Juan. Juan, I feel, wants just not to be the bad guy. Whatever he can do so that the optics look as if he gave his best and he did everything he could, that's where he's going to go with. And he didn't. Like, it was a piss poor effort made on his part. There's nothing about Carla that he wanted. I don't believe that she was his preference. I said it once, I'll say it again. And the fact that he wants to vie for this faux friendship afterwards is just silly to me. And I agree with Carla, stand on big business. And I have to come back and say this, because Carla was not my favorite. In the beginning, I was so annoyed by Carla, the coy thing, the tree hugging thing, all that. I was just like, okay, what are we dealing with? By the end of all of this, Carla has turned out to be one of my favorite cast members of Married at First Sight season 18. She stands on big business. She's not going to bite her tongue. She's a truth teller when it matters. And I'm completely here for that. Yeah. Thomas and Camille. Everyone's saying Camille's pregnant. Drop it in the comments below. Is Camille preggers? Again, I think all of their whole dissension, like that they tried to make us believe was there during the whole season, I just think that was produced. I don't believe that that was real. She's moved into his apartment and they do need a bigger place. Okay. I think we need room to spread our wings and fly a little bit. But a beautiful view. I know he's probably playing an arm and a leg for that view of the city. But yeah, they need more space. Thomas is just so enamored of her. They have a birthday party for him. And she's doting on him. I think they're just the same amount of bland and I think it should work. That's why I think everything else that we saw earlier in the season was contrived. Like they made that up. That was just to give their story a little bit of dimension. But how about I'm here for a non-toxic love story. I'm here for a non-toxic fairy tale. That's fine. Give that to us, okay? That works for me. I don't need the extras. And so, they're talking. She's glad he finally made a decision about where they would live. And she's just happy to be in his presence because, again, she can't see her life without him. And he clearly wants her. The real question is she finally talking on that microphone? That's what I want to know. Is she talking on the microphone? He looks very happy. So maybe so. But, I wish the best for them. Is it going to work? I don't know. We'll see at the reunion. The reunion looks suspect and it will be next week. And we will be back on Tuesday night to watch the reunion. So be there or be square. Easing on down the road. MM. Now, something's amiss. Okay. Either, hear me out. Either you've been talking to this man well into this process. Okay. You've been talking to this man while you were actively acting like you were trying to rekindle things with Kankle King, or you paid this man to come on the show and do this. Because there's no way that you knew this man in 5th grade. You reconnected conveniently right after decision day. 12 days post decision day, he is proposing to you without a ring. Kissing you all in the mouth. Knows where you live. You're leaving people in your apartment to go out on a date with this man. You got to make it make sense for me, sis. But I knew something was wrong when Kankle King made all of those sweeping allegations, disrespected you at every turn, and you insisted on trying to make it work. I knew something was amiss. Now, right is right and wrong is wrong, but the Kankle King said one thing last night that I can't help but agree with. She did just want a plug and play husband, apparently. Now, on the other side of that, this new guy that she has knows what to do. Like, Akechi, you too could have been living in the well-appointed loft. You too could have gotten an infusion of cash in your business had you acted right. But yeah, it's giving toxic as hell. It's giving still not a good foundation. It's giving still that you're broken in a way. And this suitor almost gives predatory. And hear me out, right? You're in a very vulnerable state. You've been embarrassed on national television by this man. He's publicly shamed you, disrespected you, spoke all manner of evil against you. And you haven't taken any time to heal, and you're jumping into an engagement with this new man who isn't even divorced yet from a marriage of 10 years. He's sleeping on his sister's couch. He's got 2 children, and this is supposed to work. Neither of you are divorced, and you guys are having proposals. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And legally, you both are still married. I just feel like at these advanced ages, we got to have more sense than this. And I mean, word on the street is that they're together to this day. But it just seems like such a shaky foundation for me, y'all. It just doesn't click for me. I hate everything about it. It just feels wrong to watch. And the fact that y'all want us to believe that all of this happened in the span of 12 days is ridiculous. I don't buy it. And shame on these producers, in my opinion. I'm disgusted, and that's really all I have to say about this episode. Akechi cussing and fussing. He don't want to talk to nobody. M's man tries to dap him up, and he's not having it. He don't give a damn. He don't want her apology. And my thing, is why are we dragging this? Why would you be apologizing to him anyway? If I said it, I meant it. And before I take it back, I'll add more to it. There is no apologies for the Cankle King. Why? Yeah, that's all I got. If you want the real-time reaction, go please and run up the watch along last night where we watched all 2 hours of this mess. That's all I got for it, y'all. If you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Yeah, and thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.